It's called camp.
Oh, fire, dude.
Yeah.
We're about to fucking camp with Mark.
We're going camping
right
we're
now.
going-
Nigga, we going camping.
we're
Let's go.
going
Let's
camping.
go. Let's go.
Fire.
Hey guys, go listen to this podcast. Flagrant. Go listen to it. Go listen to it. Check it out. It is pretty good.
When we were thinking about camping, we were thinking of course, Boy Scouts.
Okay, fire.
Right. So were you ever a Boy Scout?
Actually, I was in France.
Whoa.
Yeah, not in America, in France.
how
As if the
the-
Boy Scouts couldn't get gayer.
Yeah.
Wow. You were a LA Boy Scout.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Le Scout de Homme.
Yeah, dude. Literally, dude. Le petit garçon. Yeah.
Yo,
was
just
fire.
rapping, bro.
Shit was fire. But no, literally, I stayed with the host family when I was a sophomore in high school, and with the kid I was with was a Boy Scout. And it was weird because I was a sophomore in high school. He was in like 8th grade. And that was the only person whose family would take me in for the semester. Like, that was the closest age range. They tried to get me in high school, but they were like, nah. And they were like, it's like 2-3 years. What's the difference?
Yeah.
When you're fucking like 16 to like 13,
Yeah,
that's
huge
a
difference.
big difference.
Yeah.
It's also, I'm American. This guy's French. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
a full-grown French guy is like a 14-year-old American. It's like
Right.
crazy. So
You're so big.
I kicked it with them, and like him and his boys, and also these kids were kind of sick. Like, they were like smoking cigs after school and shit all day. It was
Yeah, of
wild.
course. They're like a 13-year-old French kid.
But I would do Boy Scouts with them, and so the Boy Scouts was a mixture of like, okay, we meet at a train station, we take a train way far out in the middle of fucking nowhere, we hike for probably like 10 miles. It was like a death march. Like, literally, we were all just like fucking in our like sacks, just like hiking, like singing songs and shit, like in lines, all the way out into the woods. I was like, I thought we were gonna sell cookies or something. Like, it was like so militant. And then we got out there, and then we had to like build like tents and shit. And then we did this game that was like capture the flag. So they split us into 2 groups. There was like 20 guys on each team, and it was literally a war. And you would just like try to like, the kids would just fight. It wasn't like
fist fight?
like there was one guide that was like on each side that was like kind of like watching things. And the game was to go get the flag.
Right.
And there was no like out. It's not like there was like, oh, like you got 2-hand touch, like you're done.
Go to
Yeah.
jail or whatever.
It was like, if you ran in, you would have to fight them. You couldn't punch in the face, and then they would like subdue you and put you into like a jail. And then you would like barter to get people out of jail and shit.
Oh, like a Brittany Griner
Literally,
situation?
like, exactly that.
We need him back.
Literally. And like our toughest dude got put in jail, so like we traded 2 of their smaller guys for our toughest. Like, it was fucking crazy. And this went on for like 6 or 7 hours.
Oh, wow. It took that long to get the flag?
Literally.
Damn. Did you
It
win or
was-
lose?
We won.
Oh, nice.
We won. It was crazy. But the whole time, I didn't speak any of the language. Everyone's like smoking cigs. They're like 13. They're just like, war is hell. And I was like, what is that? This is crazy. To answer your question, yes, I was in Boy Scouts.
Okay, so we have a game dedicated on the Boy Scouts. But first, just to warm you up, we have 3 multiple choice questions.
Okay, good.
See if you can answer them. Let's see if the first one comes
A.
up.
A. I'm going with A.
Okay, so you pause it here. What year was the first Black Boy Scout troop established? 1916, 1932, 1955, or 1974? Derek will help you on this too because he doesn't know the answers.
I'm also going to have my own guesses.
What counts as a Boy Scout troop?
I think like a first like group of Boy Scouts,
A
like
group of black men all
boys.
together.
Yeah. Boys.
And white guys are allowing it for the first
I'm
time.
gonna guess 1,500. I'm gonna go strongly 1,500. I mean, is this a gotcha pod? You're gonna make me admit to
Yeah.
slavery? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And my brain is like, well, it can't be 1916. It just can't.
Yeah, let's think. I think like I bet you 1932, like interwar period, they were like, because Boy Scouts are basically a precursor to getting people into the army. So it's
Right.
like, let's try to get our enlistment numbers up and get guys basically institutionalized before they go into World War II because Hitler's already kind of taken over the Weimar Republic.
And are
before
black
he
people fighting in World War II?
Yeah, black people fighting World War
Yeah.
II. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like whole black like paratrooper units and shit.
You didn't
Black guys killed Hitler. You didn't know this? Yeah, literally, it's like fucking
Why would they do
guns
that?
Yeah,
sideways.
guns aside.
Guns sideways. They drove in.
Yeah.
Yo, run that shit. That's what
saggy pants. It was
Yeah.
I fucked with them Jews, nigga.
Yeah. That's my manager, boy. It's like they shot him. It's crazy. For real. You didn't know that? I'm dead serious, bro. That's how it happened. So I think that's a strong contender. 74. This is the only thing that's tricky though, is that Boy Scouts I think are typically like a southern thing. Like there's no Boy Scouts in New York. So I think it's like conservative cities were more likely to have Boy Scouts.
Yeah,
than
well,
the
what are you gonna do in a Boy Scout in the big city?
Yeah,
You're like, what badges can you get?
No, 74 is way too late. I'm gonna go 32. It's either 32 or 55. I'm gonna go 32.
All right, let's run it. Let's see if eventually it'll pop up. I assume, right? 1916.
Damn, I should have gone with my first answer. Bro.
Yeah,
I said
I was
A.
being racist.
Yeah.
I was being racist.
I was shocked as well. In Kentucky.
Wow.
Who was this nigga?
No, it was called the Negro Troop 75, which is also a great shoe name.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, can you hype
run
the high?
so fast, dude.
Yeah, can I?
It's like a Like Mike situation.
Can I get the high top Negro Troops?
That's fire.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
The first actual Black Boy Scout was in 1911 in New York.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, we'll run the second question. And the second question kind of has to do with what the actual game is going to be. So let's pause it here. Which one of these is an actual merit badge? Taxidermy, advertising, conspiracy theory knowledge, or dentistry?
Who put this quiz together? That's going to answer a lot of this.
I did.
So you're crafty. You're a crafty person. I know this about you.
Yeah.
So this makes me be like, oh, obviously taxidermy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's actually dentistry.
Let's run it.
I think it's conspiracy theory knowledge.
That would be great. If it's it's dentistry.
Nice.
You got
Let's
it.
go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
actual
Let's go.
dentistry is one
That
of the
was
badges.
impressive.
We up.
One of the things you have to do is like run an X-ray with a technician. It's
What?
Like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty like the if you look at the Boy Scout website, what you need to get each badge is insane. Some of them are like a lot.
It's military shit though, right? Like that's like the whole vibe. Like
Yeah, like a
Getting
little bit.
you the idea of getting you patches and stripes.
Like
and
you
getting
gotta be a dentist before you gotta be a taxidermist in the military.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm a Navy SEAL and like someone dies in my troop, I'm like, yo, fix his teeth or something. Don't like stuff him in the corner.
Yo, listen, don't stuff him. Don't stuff him.
It's like, man, we missed Lieutenant Neal. And he's just there. He's just why did we get the taxidermist in our troop? This is so stupid. We had a dentist.
Yeah, dentistry. That was the
Wait, but this is. I'm confused. So you're telling me like 8-year-old kids are in the Boy Scouts one day and they're like, all right, making a fire, and then the next day they're in like full gown, full mask over a chair.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things is you have to make a big paper mache tooth and explain and like a big toothbrush and like proper brushing techniques.
Is there a proper brushing technique?
I think you're supposed to go circular. My mom's a dentist and she always tells me I brush my teeth wrong.
Really?
Every time she
Well, your mom be hating a lot though.
Yeah.
If we're being honest,
got
bro,
nice teeth,
sometimes
too.
she just be hating.
Well, yeah, I got nice teeth because my mom's a dentist, but she
But
always.
you brush them wrong.
Yeah. I don't. I brush them too hard. She tells me.
Yeah, but that's how guys brush their teeth.
Right,
Yeah, I think every man does it.
You ever compare your toothbrush to your girl's toothbrush? That shit is hilarious.
Crazy.
Oh yeah,
My toothbrush is mangled, dude. It's like made out of hay. There's like fucking 3 things. It's like flat. My girl's toothbrush is pristine, never used. I was like, how is this possible?
Yeah, it's true. My toothbrush just looked like a French kid playing Capture the Flag. Just
Yes,
like war
dude,
as hell.
literally, dude. Been through it. It's like a prison shank.
Yeah.
Like it is brutal. But a woman's toothbrush is like dainty and just gorgeous. We started with the same toothbrush, for the record.
Right.
That is crazy, bro. My
Yeah.
toothbrush does look like a woman's hair in prison.
It's matted and shit. It's fucking looks like Basquiat. It's like crazy. It's fucking wild. I've noticed that.
Oh god. All right, let's run the last multiple choice question. So this is because you have a podcast called Camp. To earn your camping badge, how far do you need to rappel down a rope? 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, or I made this up. This is not part of the camping badge.
Yo, that's fucking evil.
Yeah.
Genuinely trying to make him fail.
Yeah, of course.
Would rappelling be a part of Boy Scouts? My feeling is like Boy Scouts are more about like character and leadership and that kind of thing, and I feel like this would incur too much risk, and also not every place has mountains.
True. But I will say this, the survival instinct, like it is a survival thing, rappelling down.
Yeah.
Because you do, like I think about 127 hours. It's like, yeah, he had to cut off his arm to survive, but the most impressive part was after he did that, he still had to rappel down the mountain.
Yeah.
And to do it one arm was crazy. But like, damn, he had to know how to rappel.
Yeah, but he's also lighter. I don't know. It's like a wash. But I'm gonna say D. I don't think that's a part of it. I would be surprised if that was a part of it because it's like I'm a Boy Scout in Florida. What about? I guess I go on a rock wall. Fuck.
Answer's 30 feet.
God damn it!
I tried to help. I'm trying to James Franco. I was like, yo, 127 hours.
I thought it was a red herring. Okay, guys are trying to lead me astray.
All right.
Damn.
And
So what does
now-
this mean?
It means you're losing.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, it means you're fucking dumb and we don't like you right now.
Yeah, we're very mad at you.
I'm slightly above random. Like if
Yeah.
I just picked A for the whole thing, I would have gotten the same number.
You know what's funny? When you said I'm going with A for the first one, I'm like, damn, he's about to get this right. And then you second guessed yourself, and you're like, no, black people didn't exist in 1916 or whatever you
I
said.
know.
Why did you say that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
My
like, no,
first
they were
instinct
there.
was to not be racist, and then I fucking went racist. A learning moment.